I'm very aware of my present political standing here at home in Connecticut. But it is equally clear that any certain prediction about an election victory or defeat nearly a year from now would be absurd. Strange as it may sound, I'm not confident that I would be standing here today making this announcement if these situations had not occurred. None of these events or circumstances, either individually or collectively, is the cause for my decision not to seek re-election. Yet together these challenges have given me pause to take stock and to ask questions that too few of us in elected public life ever do. Why am I running? On a cold morning 2 weeks ago tomorrow, I asked myself that very question. On the early frigid dawn of December 24th, Christmas Eve, with snow piled high along the streets of our nation's capital, I cast one of the most important, if not the most important, votes of my years in the United States Senate, a bill to fundamentally reform the health care system of our nation. An hour later, I was standing on the Virginia hillside at Arlington Cemetery, where Ted Kennedy rests along with his brothers in eternity, as he is in history, wishing that I could have seen the look in Teddy's eyes as the United States Senate took that historic step an hour before. I thought about the dozens of fine public servants, Democrats and Republicans, who have joined me in serving Connecticut over the course of my career at the local, state, and national level. I thought about the countless Connecticut families, ordinary people with extraordinary courage and spirit, whose lives have touched me over the years and whose stories have profoundly affected my decisions in the United States Senate. I thought about the dozens of patriotic senators with whom I have had the privilege of serving at an institution I dearly love. I have been a Connecticut senator for 30 years. I'm very proud of the job I've done and the results delivered. But none of us is irreplaceable. None of us are indispensable. And those who think otherwise are dangerous. The work to make our nation a more perfect union began long before I was elected to the Senate, and it will go on long after I am gone. Our country is a work in progress, and I am confident it always will be. That's what I thought about as I stood on that hillside in Arlington on Christmas Eve morning. That's what I've talked about with Jackie over this holiday season. And that is how I came to the conclusion that in the long sweep of American history, there are moments for each elected public official to step aside and let someone else step up. This is my moment to step aside. There will be time to reflect in more detail on the years I've spent in public service. There'll be time to celebrate victories and mourn setbacks, share laughs and memories, and to thank profusely the talented, tireless, and numerous staffers, many of whom are here today, who have made my Senate work possible. But that time is not now. My service isn't over. I still have 1 year left on my contract with the people of Connecticut. 1 year from this week, our state will have a new United States Senator. In the meantime, we have important work to do.